Now, you see, the World Health Organization defines health as being in a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and that is health to them. So in their understanding, health and healing depends on the factor which can influence your physical, mental, and social, meaning ecological and social health. All right. So you have this approach here of psycho, biological and social approach. Okay, now from Islamic counseling perspective, we need to include another aspect, which is spirituality, and we need to center ourselves around the Creator. So it is a God-centered approach to wellness. Yeah, we don't believe that we can achieve a well-being if we don't look after ourselves holistically as a believers, especially as Muslims. Okay, so in Islam, there is no clear cut between religion and social life, or physical health and emotional health. Everything is interconnected. And we also know as Muslims that God has placed us here to be responsible, to maintain a manner, to be Khalifa on this earth, to look after this earth, its creature, and especially yourself. And that is also an act of ibadah. That is also an worship. If you understand that this responsibility is on you, you're also performing act of ibadah. Okay, so that's how everything is connected. That's how everything is holistic in Islam. And Afiya, which I'm referring to, stands for health, freedom from illness in traditional understanding. Okay, now freedom from disease is actually being released from symptoms of your body's language, letting you know that something is wrong at all those levels which we've mentioned: psychological, mental, emotional, spiritual, social. Okay, so Afiya means you are in mizan, in complete balance, and your body is not producing symptoms, which commonly we understand as a disease. So Afiya, meaning the wellness that we're referring here today in this concept, in this video, actually refers to your ability of looking after yourself and maintaining balance. And by balance, we mean physical, psychological, emotional, spiritual balance. So just sit down with yourself and take notes when I speak, okay? How are you with your physical health? Is it optimized on the level of assimilation, digestion, detoxification, metabolism, on cell level? How is your vitality? How is your energy? Now, take notes on your physical, emotional health. Do you feel inner peace of joy? Are you finding yourself in the place of self-acceptance, including your shadow selves? Do you feel motivated internally? Do you feel curious about the world outside? Do you perform any forms of creativity? Do you deal well with depression, anxieties, and angers? Do you fulfill your duties in relationships, but also you feel fulfilled in them? Do you maintain good level of tolerance, and at the same time emanate with love unconditionally? And on the spiritual level, ask yourself a question such as, do you connect to nature? Do you connect to God's creature? Do you connect to yourself? Do you live life on the level of soul purpose? Do you working towards living the legacy, Sadaka Jariya behind? Do you integrate your intellect and raise it into the wisdom, hikmah level? Do you connect with your intuition and insights, basira, and so forth? Do you experience spiritual freedom, even at times when your spiritual diseases, heart diseases, spiritual heart diseases, are floating to the surface, such as jealousy, selfishness, greediness, and so forth? So sit down with yourself, look at your answers, and then you will know where you are. And why do we emphasize holistic approach to Islamic counseling nowadays? It's because the signs are there. If you think about hadith, take advantage of 5 before 5, then you start understanding how important it is. So we learn from the Prophet ﷺ that you should look after your youth before old age. You should look after your good health before the sickness comes. You should enjoy your free time before you become occupied. And you should enjoy your wealth before poverty hits. And you should enjoy your life before the death. And then there's another hadith, again, re-emphasizing how important holistic approach to health, especially Afiya, meaning wellness, is, where Prophet ﷺ warns us that there are 2 blessings in most people's life. And if they lose them, they experience a great loss. And that is good health and free time. Okay, I hope that is useful. I encourage you to sign to my YouTube channel, ajstherapy.com, and I will be seeing you in another video.